Um, Shut the hush. Hell, be quiet. Ooh, mm, yeah. I don't even know how long battery life this thing there, but I did. I think I used it, but I ain't sure. I ain't sure about nothing. Oh, I ain't even know y'all is snuck in here. How you doing? Is it still the 4th of July? Where y'all at? Or where you at? How you doing? Because it's actually midnight here. And it's almost like they amped it up. And just, I don't know. They weird here. Yeah, I think they calming down now. I was going to go live about 30, 45 minutes ago. I couldn't. Some of it was fireworks, but a whole lot of it wasn't. And I saw my neighbors out there. I'm like, see, you ain't gonna have a damn bullet when something pop off. Y'all here wasting. Yeah, but that's what they do every year. And then after, I guess um, I'm thinking once they got through doing that, that's when they brought their little fireworks out. Now, I don't know if you can hear it, probably not. Hope you can't. But it's still a few lingers out there, still popping stuff. I think behind me and in front of me, the folks that stay behind me and the folks that stay in front of me, I think they through. And now usually when I say that, that's when they come out and do it again. So I almost use that term like that. Think they're finished. Not really sure, but I think they're finished. They're just doing their little the light fireworks, a pop here, a pop there, two, three pops, you know, or a boom, one boom here, two booms there, and then you hear, psh, that's the little colorful stuff that come out. So, you know, I think they're finishing up. They should be about done ran out of fireworks. So Lord knows, I believe they done ran out of bullets. They sure used a lot of them. And it seemed like they went to doing it around, ooh, eight, eight something, and it's 12 now. Eight something, man, I don't know. Well, see, that's what I'm saying. I don't know what that was. And some of these fireworks sound like guns too. So it's hard to shit. I'm in the house, so it's hard to kind of tell what's what unless I, can get catch the rhythm. If I can catch the rhythm, I can tell you whether it's a gun or fireworks. There's a certain rhythm when they're shooting versus the rhythm with fireworks. Now I can't exactly explain it to uh, a T, but there's it's a rhythm. Okay, so right now they just doing fireworks, and y'all can't hear it. Hopefully, now I don't know because hell, the last time I said y'all couldn't hear some of the shit, I played the shit back and I heard every damn thing. But yeah, I was watching the news, still kind of watching it a little bit, but you can't hear that either. Um, I told my daughter earlier, I said, I'm watching the news on mute. It's picture news. So, like, when they get to the part where one of the newscasters is talking and ain't no picture up there, I'd be like, yeah, come on. Yeah. I don't know what you're saying with your hands. I don't read sign language. Okay, put another picture up there. And so when they put another picture up there, I see the caption, I read that. I'm like, okay, I don't want to hear what you're talking about it. I know what it is. I can pretty much, at this one, assume what's going on based on the title. And okay, move on. And that's what I was doing with the news. And and she thought it was funny. Hell, it was funny. Shit. It's kind of like my life. Like my life just said Rosie's live. Okay. And you scroll and you said, oh, Rosie's live. And you can't really watch me on mute because ain't no, moving picture up there. But if it was a moving picture or if I was on the screen doing something, you're like, okay, I see that. Now what you gonna do? Like that. That's what you call mute and just assuming what they do type shit. Yeah. See, like it's on a commercial. Nobody want to see y'all there swinging in the swing. Go on somewhere. Um, yeah, all that. Yeah. Oh, okay, that's what that's about. Okay. And we got the American flag and some dude holding something in his hand and a gutter. Well, I ain't got to worry about no gutters because I ain't got no house. You can move on with the next commercial. I ain't buying none of that. Don't want none of that. Don't need to see none of that. I don't care what it does. It can jump up. See, now they shooting again. It can jump up and fly away if it want to. Well, I think this gonna go on for a little while. Cause earlier, now I'm gonna tell you this. Yes, earlier, there was some. I don't know if no officers got hurt. Now I'm gonna tell you this. They damn sure was shooting at the police here in Memphis in several areas. They was damn sure shooting at them. Hell, even out here where I stay at, they was bucking at the damn police. And I told my daughter when we came back from the store, because we was coming in the house. She said, "Mama, that's they." Well, no, we was coming in the house. I was getting out the car. I know they was popping fireworks. I realized that. I'm getting out the car. She got out and was on her way, on up up the steps or whatever. And they started shooting. So I stood and she was like, Mom, don't just stand there. Come on in here. They shooting. I said, Yep, they shooting at the police. Mama, they ain't shooting at the police. Don't say that out loud. I said, Yeah, they're shooting at the police. Mama, why would you say that? I said, hell, didn't we just leave the store and see the police flying past there with the lights flashing? There was several of them. You think they just run into some area for nothing? They probably got there and the police started shooting at them. And look at, I said, if you remember the direction they went in, God, they shooting at the police. As soon as we got in this house, I kid you not, we wasn't in here a whole 2 minutes, and I looked over at the news. That's what they was talking about. Said somebody was shooting at the police downtown. One of them was downtown. One of them was Orange Mound. And I'm like, well, shit, I know they ain't lying because I got the notification on my damn phone saying that they was shooting it was shot fired at the police. I should have went live then, but like I said, I couldn't. When I was getting them notifications, like real time notifications saying what was going on, and I actually could have played the call, the 911 call too, because I get all that too. um I couldn't go live during the time and just, like, y'all listen to this. I couldn't even do it there because I mean it was pretty bad. They was shooting pretty bad over here. And there was no way I could cover that up or, kind of muffle that where you couldn't. It was no way I could do it because even with my regular ears mic, it picks all that shit up. So I was like, I gotta wait till they calm down. And every time I thought they was gonna calm down, and just go back to the fireworks, they would shoot more. So I was like, man, I'm damn near about to go to bed and say, fuck it. But they ain't gonna let me be great. But anyway, seemed like I end up finally getting here, just to tell y'all that much. And we didn't do no celebrating and all that type of stuff. Of course, we couldn't, and we ain't do no cooking. Of course, we couldn't do that either. So that's pretty much it. Uh, they still popping fireworks. Now, see, that's fireworks. I can deal with that. I can deal with the fireworks, but it's the damn shooting of the damn ARs out there. That man, these folks just sitting up here wasting ammunition. Down here with whole ARs just shooting, not at nobody, but it's just the fact that I don't know. They testing them all to see if it's gonna work, or is this the test run? And let me make sure this shit work because I want it to work when I get in the situation. I don't know. Shit. I don't even understand that. I thought you used to. Man, look, I thought the only time you really pull your shit out was when it's New Year's. You bring the New Year in. That's when you really do it. But then you don't really supposed to shoot in the air either. Shooting straight up in the air because the bullet got to come back down. I thought that's when you did the shit. I ain't know folks really just get down like that on the 4th of July. And there's another holiday we got coming up. They do fireworks. I forgot what the hell that is. It'll come to me when it get close coming around. But yeah, like I said, I don't forgot what the hell it is. So, um, mm, damn, I have forgotten what the heck that is. Hmm. Well, but I know it's another. And then in other news, well, it really ain't news. I think everybody know about this shit. There's a firework place. Now, see, I don't know if it's ours or somebody else's, but I know it's where you go by. Well, some of y'all go by y'all fireworks from. Some of y'all have big places that sell fireworks year round, and some of y'all have places that sell it just for uh, you know, what they call these holidays, pagan holidays or whatever. Well, I know for a fact us Memphians, do have a firework. I guess you would say store that sells fireworks year round. Now I don't know if they saying that's the one that allegedly caught on fire and was burning in all the fireworks. I don't know if it was ours or someone else's. But my daughter was trying to tell me that one of the firework places caught on fire, and she said they, I think she said they think somebody had uh, start or set it on fire on purpose, but they don't know. Could have been an accident. And I told her she seemed like the only way they flicked them somewhere where they just threw the lit cigarette down somewhere they weren't supposed to, and she just caught her. Maybe the hay that I don't know, just something caught somewhere. That's the only way it would be an accident. They didn't mean to do it, but now if they intentionally did it, that's some fucked up shit. That's some messed up stuff. So I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if it was us or somebody else, but I know we got one. And shit, to be honest with you, you really do hear fireworks now. It used to didn't be that way, but yeah, you do hear fireworks year round here. Not everybody, but certain people that have certain things that they celebrate, and they go get them, and they come back and they pop them. I mean, not us, you know, the other people, they do it. So that's why it ended up being kind of, you know, well, ain't no counter. It's actually year round. And I ain't even lying about this. So, New Year's, we brought the New Year's in with, well, I didn't, but they did with fireworks. Okay. So you got January. We'll bring it in January. Then, okay, check this out. Where I stay at, they pop fireworks February, March, April, May, and June. Okay. But not like like it was a holiday or something. It was just certain individuals, and most of these individuals that were doing it, it was either some type of celebration going on. Now, one of the celebrations I know for a fact that they did the fireworks, and this was back in um this was back in May. One was May, one was April. The one in April was a gender reveal. They did it big over here. Baby, when I said they did it big, they did it big. I ain't even know departments let you do shit like that. But apparently they do. Okay. They had a whole, it's like, go down the steps, go straight down the steps and keep walking straight. Don't turn on nothing. It was just go down the steps and keep walking out right. And you could, well, I ain't gonna tell you where they was. Just know if you went down the steps and don't turn, hell, you can stand up there on the steps at the top of the steps and see it because that's how. I mean, it was in that direction, but just right. Anyway, they did it big for they. I don't know how many babies they was having, but I just know they did a big, huge gender reveal. And like I said, I didn't even know you could even do stuff like that when you stay in apartments. But yeah, baby, they did it big. They set up. I mean, I thought it was like when I first seen the little setup, I thought they was look me and my crazy self. I said, oh, the apartment's throwing some type of party. Then I looked again. I said, wait a minute, why would they throw it right there and they doing it for the whole apartment? They would say, wouldn't they go take it over there to the other side? And that's when I happened to notice that they were getting ready for a gender reveal because I was in and out the house or something. So I eventually come back down. Child, when I said they did it, they had a big old bouncy thing. Uh, they had one for the kids and they had this other big one that took up a whole lot of space. I don't know. I guess because don't nobody park over there anyway. It took up damn near all that parking space, all that little part of the parking lot, and they blew that up. They had hella balloons. They had the chairs and stuff out there. It was all pretty and stuff. They had the chairs out there all decorated up with the balloons and the streamers and things like that. And they was uh, getting it together. They started. I think they started that morning by I said around 4 or 5 o'clock. They was getting ready to get it crunk. I'm like, I want to stay out here, but it was hot. I ain't gonna even lie, it was hot and stuff. And I'm like, oh, I ain't gonna stay out here in no heat. I'll come back when I think I hear them hollering and screaming, yay, or something like that to see what the agenda is. And I never did because I got busy doing something in here. But anyway, I don't know what they was having. I just know they had the gender reveal. They had they had the balloons, and then they had this. I know whatever that one big thing when it popped, it tell you what the gender of the baby was. I really wasn't too much concerned about the gender of the baby. I was kind of wondering if the girl was having twins or not, um, because uh, they're Mexican, Latino, whatever, and they had a large family, and I was like, they are known to either produce twins and things of that nature. Like I said, I wasn't too much concerned about the gender. I wanted to know if the young lady was having twins because I was going to say congratulations and you know you getting 2 for 1. Just tease with her a little bit. But I think that's kind of cool. You can have two babies and they be twins or whatever. But anyway, I don't know. Hell, and all of them, all of them still stay over here, y'all. They still stay over here, and baby, they party on the weekend. They party. I ain't gonna even lie, they party like mother. Every Friday, Saturday, they party. And I think it's kind of, it's all right until I'm ready to go to sleep. If once I'm ready to go to sleep and all that music and stuff, now I don't know, they music be louder than ours. I think they know some shit that we don't know because we know how to bump with bass and all that. But when they play theirs, it's just like they could be over there way across the lot somewhere, and this shit still sound like they right in front of your house. I don't know what kind of system they be having, but that shit be off the chain. And the only difference is their music. I don't know. I don't speak Spanish, so I don't know what they saying. And some of it do be sounding good. It's just I don't know what they saying, and I don't feel like going to get my phone and turning it on. It ain't gonna pick it up no way with the music, but the translator. Yeah, I don't feel like doing all that. So yeah. Other than that, they party, honey. They party. Now I got some neighbors that stay to. Let me see. I'm sitting this way. I guess you would say I got some neighbors that stay to the left of me. I got some that stay to the right of me, and I got some that stay in the front of me. Baby, when I tell you they party, they party. I used to think at once upon a time they all was related, but no, they're not. They just how do you say? It's like we speak English. Everybody that speak English ain't related to us, but so it's just like you know they just it's ah they're Mexican. They speak Spanish. So just because they understand each other don't mean they related all that there. But I was thinking that at once upon a time because it seemed like when the they all know each other because all of them party and things of that nature. But no, that's not the case. They just party on the weekend. Hell, they work all week long. I guess they say shit. We don't work all week. We deserve this party, and ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And it be like, and then like that's another thing I noticed. You don't even see it like when you see a whole lot of them. It do be on Friday and Saturday. Every now and then it'll be a Sunday. Every now and then it got to be something going on when you see a lot of them on Sunday. But other than that, it's Friday and Saturday. And like I said, I don't really have a problem with it. I just can't understand their music because I didn't take up Spanish. I might catch one or two words out of one song that, oh, I know what that is. Okay, now what the rest of it is. I know what that word was and that word was. That, yeah, I don't trip off with it. I don't, nah, I don't trip off with it. I used to trip off with it when I ain't gonna lie, when I first got over here, because it was a couple times I had want to, just be outside, sit on the porch or whatever, and I want to go live and just talk about, the outside and what it felt like and things like that. Sitting on the porch, like country folks do. Country from Mississippi, sit your ass on the porch and shit like that. I had wanted to just sit out there and shoot the breeze, They playing and they'll copyright claim my ass for this shit, and I don't even know what it is. Got over there because hell, as the time went on, it started getting hotter and hotter outside. And then after that, I was like, hell, it's too hot to be outside any damn way. And that was that on that. And then there was the other time that I had wanted to be outside and I wanted to go live outside. This was I think a little after that, I want to say, because I had been complaining about the pool, right? Them not opening the pool up and not remember I said this last year. I said they ain't open the pool the whole year. I said because they ain't want us in it. They'll open it for their people, but they don't want us in it. But come to find out that wasn't the case. Um, I don't think that was the case. I think I don't know how they did it, but I think they just went in that bastard on their own last year. Because when I did see them, and there wasn't nobody with them in there. And come to find out, I think they just broke in there and just went in there, bitch. I always said, well, hell, you're on your own. Even though, you know, like it didn't make sense last year. It really didn't. They had did all that work and cleaned the pool out and then wouldn't open it up. I thought that was crazy. And then the one couple times, two, three times I seen people in there, I'm like, oh, so you open it for them, won't open it for us? I thought that was strange. But come to find out that wasn't even the case at all. They went their ass in there on their own and nobody opened that damn thing. They cleaned it, they had it cleaned out, but they never did open it up. And then this year they opened it up a couple times, and I had wanted to go there now, do a live outside, show y'all how pretty it was and what it looked like when it's clean and everything. But the only problem with that was, for some reason or another, I don't know what was going. Maybe somebody came out of town from out of town and visited or whatever. But it was a big gathering down there, and they were playing their little music, and it was several people playing music from the big speakers with the lights on them and things. The ones that, yeah, I mean, I ain't talking about that. Them speakers you got from Family Dollar, like not them. I'm talking them damn big ass speakers. They stand about 4 5 feet tall, and yeah, they Bluetooth too. And they was out there with them, and it was one over by the pool, and it was another one over across the street from the pool, and they both playing different music, and all the shit was loud at the same time. It just sounded like two different songs running at the same time, and hell, me not understanding the language, I just like, this is crazy. They trying to, I feel like they was having some type of, I'm gonna out loud you or something. I'm gonna play my shit louder. I bet y'all can go. I don't know. The shit was crazy. And like I said, it had to be some type of something going on because it was a lot of them. And I know some of them I know for a fact didn't stay over it because I'd never seen them before. And you're not gonna sit up and tell me all them many people is in one, no 1 and 2 bedroom apartment. So we gonna kill that noise. I know some of them didn't live over here. They came from somewhere, and it was just I was like, well, ain't gonna be doing that live. So I didn't trip off of that, but I did want to do it. Like I said, I just wanted to show you how pretty the pool was, and they cleaned it out and they opened it up. That's one thing. And I was gonna I ain't gonna lie, when they opened it up early, that was about what, last month and month before last. I was gonna tell y'all shit. The first chance I get, I'm going to get in the pool too. I ain't getting in there with them. Well, not, nothing against them. I ain't getting in there with them. They play too damn much. They play too much. Uh they play too much. Yeah, get in there with just a few people. It'd be too many when they be up there. But I never got a chance to do that. So now I don't know. I don't know too much of that. I really ain't even thinking about no pool right now. And even if they open that bitch up next week, I ain't thinking about no damn pool. I got other shit to worry about now. Yep, I got other shit to worry about now. I mean, if I get a chance, I'll take a picture of it, share that with you. You know, I never even got a chance to show y'all damn. I want to say pond down there. I don't know if it's a pond or a lake. Well, if I would say lake, but eh, shit, I don't know. If I say lake and it's a damn pond out there, let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Uh, I guess I would say it's. Mm, I don't know. It's shit. Uh, I'm gonna say it's a pond. uh, yeah, I'll go with pond. Hi, child. Hi, Rub, Rub, let me see, Rub, Brand, Rub, Rub. Well, hell, I can't talk. Hey, how you doing? I can't talk. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's a pond. I had wanted to take pictures of that and show it to you. But then again, I don't know if it's a pond or not because they be going there, they take their fishing poles down there. I don't know. Yeah, yeah, it's probably a pond because I don't never see nobody trying to go down there with a damn boat. So yeah, it's a pond. But they go down there. I ain't seen nobody go down there recently. Well, shit, I ain't been out. And usually when I leave out, hell, I ain't paying them no damn attention anyway. But I'm gonna say it's a pond. I haven't seen anybody go fishing down there. I think due to it's been too damn hot. It's been disrespectful hot. They better not go down there and go fishing. Ooh, I wanted to go down there just to, kind of see, kind of get a, you know, but I ain't gonna even lie. When I wanted to go down there, it was the month of, nah, I ain't gonna lie. I wanted to go down there in May, the month of May, the whole month of May. I want to say thank you to the generous person that sent that cash out. Thank you. But yeah, I had wanted to go down there the month of May, but I thought about something else, an experience that I had going to water in the month of May. Okay. That's the month of May is when um snakes and stuff are, I think they said mating season and they're aggressive in the month of May. So when I had want to go down there in the month of May, uh, I remember a situation where I had took my butt down to, well, this was during my, getting to learn how to go fishing days and um, which I thought was pretty cool. And this was during the time my dad was living, and he was the one. It was him, my dad, and a couple other folks. They was always telling me, in the month of May, you really don't want to be, trying to be fishing around no lake. And we used to go to a lake, where we stayed at in the, well, I guess you would say Westwood. And baby, I had, look, this the crazy part. Me and my dad had just did when he was in, we had just got back from Walmart because he wanted to go buy another. He had bought a fishing pole, but he didn't like the one that he had. He wanted to go back and get an open face reel because I had one. And I took him. We got back, and he got it set up and everything how he wanted it. He bought him he bought him a chocolate box while he was out there. He bought a lot of little, fishing. Now I can't call the name of this stuff. He bought a lot of stuff, and I had already had this stuff. So once, oh my god, and once he got his, stuff set up, baby, We went down there. We went down there. Thank you. We went down there and this is Westwood now, man. We went down there. I'm not gonna lie to you. In the month of May, and the crazy part. I remember him saying to be careful because this is mating season for the snakes and things of that nature. And he was like, "They ain't gonna bite you or nothing, but they are aggressive and they mating this, that, and the third." I said, "Okay." We gets down there, baby, and the first snake he said it was a water moccasin. I seen big snake. I had a brand new reel. I had just bought. I saw that thing. He was just, he was like a little distance from me. I'm standing there on the bank, baby. Just, I saw that thing in the water, baby. When I say I left, I dropped my reel in the water. It was still close to the bank. I saw that thing. I said, "That's it. I'm done." But then I know you ain't gonna leave a brand new. I said, "Daddy, I'm done. Do you see the big old snake over there?" He said, "Rosie, that's a water moccasin. Go get your reel." I said, "Dad, I'm not going back over there. That thing is big as an anaconda." My daddy went right over there, stepped right in that water. That took me out. Stepped right in that water. Went and got my reel. I said, "What?" No, he didn't. Yes, he did. He stepped right in that water. Went and got my reel. Cause I was done. I threw everything down. I left my tackle box and everything. Well, don't go over there. I just told you before we left the house. This is mating season, and that's where I told you that's where they be at. That's where they gonna be hanging at. Why would you go over there fishing anyway? I said, "Daddy, that's what we was. What was it?" I said, "Daddy, that's what we was a week ago." He said, "Baby, a week ago it wasn't May." I said, "Oh, you're right." Hmm. Well, at that point, I was just like, I'm not scared of snakes, but I don't like big snakes. But that scared the hell out of me that day because that looked like a daggone, man, that thing looked like an anaconda. And I was ready to go. I was really ready to go at that point. But I stayed down there with my dad, okay? Because, we had just got from Walmart. He wanted to see what his open face reel did in this brand new, men. So I stayed down there with him. And I was like, cool. Now I didn't catch nothing because I gave up. I was done. After I seen that, I was done. And then I started just having like weird little thoughts in my head, like, what if it was like, what if this come out the water? What if that come out the water? What if I see this? What if I see that? And I started thinking, I said, I don't guess no alligator gonna come out this water. I was like, all kind of stuff was going through my head, and then I just started thinking all kind of crazy stuff like, man, I don't know nothing about this lake over here. I know they be, in their little boats and stuff, the little boats and the other. I'm like, I don't like this. I don't know what doesn't happen over in this lake. Ain't no telling this lake probably got a curse on it. So, I mean, my mind was just going everywhere. I couldn't focus no more. It was a wrap for me. So I just let my dad stay down there fishing. Child, he caught some fish. He got some crappie. Um, I told him let's go to the other side over there on it's like cross the street to the other side to that lake. Well, of course we wasn't really supposed to go there because we ain't have a license to go there. But if you go there during a certain time and you kind of get away with it, as long as you watch your back and things like that. I told him let's go over there because we probably could, get us, catch us a big mouth bass on that side over there. Because I mean, I know what we was. Some people say they got them, but I think they was in a boat way out there on that other. I'm like, yeah, I don't get no boat. I ain't getting in no boat. Mm-mm. 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 Nope. I ain't getting in no boat. But anyway, they still popping fireworks with their crazy self. But yeah, my dad was like, well, I done caught these. So he was pretty much content with the fish he caught. And I told him, I said, Dad, I'm telling you, if we go over here across this street over here to this other side for this dude get back, because he ain't gonna be back for a while. I said, I can set your pole up and put the jig on there. We can go over here and jig fish. I'm telling you, they love jigs. All you gotta do is do it. You remember when we was over there last time? I said, Daddy, we go over here. I could set your pole up right quick. It won't take me long enough. We can go over there. I guarantee you, as soon as you cast out with that jigging on, you gonna get you a big mouth bag. He was like, baby, ain't we got enough fish right here? You ain't even fish none. You threw your pole in the water. I had to go get your pole there. You talk about you threw. I didn't caught all this. I'm good. We can eat this. He was content with that, so we left. Of course, I ain't clean no fish. I catch them all day long. I don't like to clean them. I can clean them. I just don't like to. Um, no, I don't like clean fish. Um, no. I don't even know how I got on fish. I guess I started talking about that damn pond up there, pond lake, whatever it is over here where we stayed, and just got to talking about fish. I guess I went down memory lane real quick, huh? Yeah, it helped because they done stopped popping fireworks. Thank God. Jesus Christ. Oh, let me tell you about one. Oh, yeah, y'all. Listen. Y'all, don't laugh. Okay? Don't laugh. My neighbor, I know they don't watch me, so I can say this real good. And it's funny anyway. And if he does watch and he gonna laugh too, because he did it. He did it. Child, can you now I've been almost I don't even know how to say this. I've been talking about how I see people, with their barbecue grills and things of that nature, and it make me miss, well, I really miss it now because we ain't got no damn food, but um, it make me miss, you know, not being able to grill. Look, it make me miss it, but then my neighbor to the right of me, he goes out there and he got this he got a I mean, his grill is not that swirl. It's kind of like it's round. It's got that at the bottom of it. It's got this other part what catches the cold when they burn and turn to ash. And I think it's like a vent too. It's a nice grill. Because I used to want one, but anyway, he goes. Okay, it was sitting out there in the grass. And it had a bag of charcoal sitting out there beside it. Now check this out, y'all. Where it was sitting there in the grass with the bag of charcoal sitting out there beside it, that was yesterday. Now when me and my daughter we had to leave and go try to really try to get some help and assistance and things of that nature. We left early. She said she saw him move the grill out there in the grass and set the charcoal beside the grill. I said, well, baby, when we left, that's where it was sitting at. And when we got back, that's where it was sitting at. Right? So when we got back from doing what we did yesterday, it still was sitting there, right? Okay. So okay, bet. I gets up this morning, it was still sitting out there in the grass with the bag of charcoal still sitting beside it, just with the top off. He ain't did nothing with it. And I'm like, what happened? Cause yesterday I thought he was gonna fire that bad boy up. And I've been running to the window trying to say it, everything. My daughter said, well, I think he left and went somewhere. I said, oh, okay. So check this out, y'all. Now today, well, now I guess you can't say today because it's another day. Well, the 4th of July, just say the 4th of July. When I got up in the morning, it was still sitting out there. Then sometime or another, he went out there and got it out the grass and moved it under the on the well, under the on the porch, closer to the door or whatever. But he left the charcoal still sitting out there in the grass. So I'm like, okay, I guess he getting ready to fire his grill up or whatever because he done moved the grill, but the charcoal still sitting out there in the yard. And that's when my daughter said, "Oh, mama, he done left again." So I'm like, okay, I guess this grilling ain't gonna never happen. Now it's the 4th of July. Okay, I come back in here and I start doing stuff in here, just cleaning up in here because hell, it wasn't nothing else to do. I go back and look again. Okay, he goes and gets charcoal and set beside the grill, but then that grill sat there all day long. Like literally all day, and he still ain't fired the damn grill up. I'm tell you, I know this for a fact. He still ain't fired the damn grill up. Cause hell, I done been out. Me and my daughter done been out to the store and back. We didn't stay gone long. We done been to the store and back. And when I told you what happened when we got back, they were shooting, and I was standing there. She told me, "Don't stand there. Come on in the house." I said, "Girl, they're shooting at police all the time." So yeah, that that grill still sitting out there with the top off, with the charcoal still sitting beside it, and he ain't fired that damn grill up yet. And now it is the 5th. So I'm like, what happened? Not that I ain't gonna go ask him for no food or nothing like that. I'm just curious to know what happened because, like, at the end of the day, I'm sitting up here watching this, and I ain't got no grill. I kind of get it's like, well, I can't grill. Well, at least I can watch your ass grill. And you didn't even do it. Like you just moved this shit around the yard. The hell? Man, come on, bro. You just moving this shit around the yard. And then I just can't like full like it was like let's see what time last time it was 11 something. And I was looking at the window then. I'm like, okay, maybe he doing like I used to do. He gonna wait till late and fry the grill up. Nope. He ain't wait too late. They were too busy out there letting them things go and that damn AR there and picking up them damn shell casings off the ground. They too busy doing that. They weren't stuck by no damn frying no grill up. Hell, at the rate they were going, I'm surprised they didn't shoot the damn grill. Man, all that damn shooting they were doing out there. But anyway, that's crazy, bro. That's all I can say. That's crazy as hell. I mean, out of all that, he still ain't fired the damn grill up. And I know he got food. I know for a fact he got food. Look, they got food, water, and everything down there. I swear, I'm not lying to you. I seen them when they brought it in. Not that I sit up and watch them. No, I don't sit up and watch them. But I mean, that wouldn't be a bad thing. That is kind of interesting. Just sit up and watch these people over here because it's actually better than watching regular TV, and it's better than sitting there watching the damn news on. I watch the news on mute. I mean, like literally right now, the news is on and it's on mute. So I mean, watching them is a lot better than watching shit that's on mute. And then I'm sitting up here and what is it, interpreting what I'm looking at on the screen instead of listening to what the hell is going on. But that shit is funny as hell though. I be doing that shit. It's like they got a damn hearing aid commercial. Like I be looking at shit like that, and because it ain't no sign, and I see shit like that. This is me when I see. What the hell are you trying to tell me? I'm about to go deaf. Is this why you showing me this shit? I be sitting up here talking to the TV. That's what I do. I'm like, damn, you showing me this? What you trying to say? I'm gonna go deaf. This is the way you trying to let me know in the head time, bitch. You about to need this. You better go on about it now. Like what? Now I know this is not what the commercial is saying, but this is what I'm getting from it because I have it on mute. You see what I'm saying? Why are you showing me hearing aids? I can hear just fine. Um, yeah. See that's what I be doing, and there's a lot of other commercials. I don't do that. I just be like, man, that's the dumbest shit. What the hell they come up with this damn? I be doing shit like that. Now I damn sure do. I definitely do shit like that. That's dumb ass shit. Who the hell made this commercial? and there don't be no sound to it. And sometimes my daughter will come up and she be like, "Mom, who is you talking to? That damn commercial?" And she'll just bust out laughing. That do be funny. But yeah, that's what I be doing. You know, I guess my neighbor gonna. I guess he gonna wait till. I guess daylight now, cause like I said, they too busy out there playing with their ARs and things like that. And I don't know who this is behind me, but they done found some more fireworks, so they out there doing that. Mm. I don't know if y'all can hear them or not, but yeah, they out there. I hope y'all can't hear that, cause that is so embarrassing. I'm sitting up here trying to have a conversation with y'all, and they're out there doing that, and it's after midnight. Now hell, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Let me get my ass off here. I didn't know it was that late. Going down memory lane and everything. Well, that's one thing about it. You can go down memory. Well, I can not you. Oh, I said that all wrong. I can go down memory lane, and that's the one thing I kind of like doing, going down memory lane, because it can take a lot of things from me, but you can't take my memories. Now you can have all the bad memories. If you want the bad memories, you can have them. I don't want them. But I actually, you know what? That's crazy. I actually remember them too. Yep. And I think my bad memories is, you know, when you look at it, oh well, I take it like this. All my bad memories that I have, I think they're only bad because it's supposed to teach me a lesson of some sort. Yep. And I don't really think whatever those lessons are, I don't think I got all those lessons, whatever it was supposed to teach me. Because yeah, things happen, you know. You got your good memories, you bet. See, here they go with this damn hearing aid commercial again. I'm telling you, they trying to tell me I'm finna be deaf, bro. They trying to tell me I'm finna be deaf and gonna need a hearing aid to hear. It's bad enough they had the damn commercial up there talking about the what is the incontinence stuff that you can buy online and you ain't got to worry about going into the store. Like my thing is this: if you that old and you got what and you got something going, you just you have to have certain products like that. Whose business is it anyway? If you got to buy some damn depends because you done got older and up in age and you can't hold your pee no more. Who damn business is that? Why is they hell worrying about it? Hell, if they ain't the one got a worm, is it? They ain't gotta change you, is it? Well, why they worrying about it? And look, if that's something that if you up in your golden years and you need that man, don't be worrying about what them folks doing. They mind in they damn business. Don't nobody look at you when you go in damn Walmart and buy your damn drawers or wherever you go buy your drawers. Ain't nobody looking at you when you buy your drawers, is it? Well, leave them damn people alone. Shit. Hell, that's crazy. Whew. But yeah, those are the those are the type commercials that be. I don't know. Maybe it's the channels that I'm watching. It may be just the channels that I'm watching that air those type commercials because um that is awfully strange. This time of night you see uh oh that's a whole damn infomercial. They trying to sell some hearing aids. I kind of got offended when I seen this up here on the screen. I'm like, hey, you trying to say I'm gonna go down? It's like, no, this is a. I forgot what they. It's yeah. When they just run the same thing for about I think about 30 minutes and then they'll switch over to something else. Okay, so maybe I shouldn't get so damn offended because it's gonna be something else they're gonna be selling in the next half hour. Okay, I'm calm now. I'm calm now. But I am finna get my ass out here. Cause look, I done talked enough to where it has calmed down. And just like I said, they have actually ran or done got low in fireworks because it's not like, yeah, the what if you even hear any of it, it's way back there on. It's not even in the apartment. It's on that back street back there. That street that run behind these apartments. It's them back there. Oh baby, they cut up two today. Baby, back there they cut up. Child, they done been shooting at folks, done shot some people back there and every damn thing. I got all them damn notifications too. And that's crazy as hell. Them folks back there shooting and carrying on. Whoo! I don't know what they problem is back there. I don't even know if it's the older people or the young folks. I believe it's them youngsters. So it just like, the hell wrong with y'all? Sit down. Shit. The hell wrong with you? Sit down. But yeah, they cut up too. But right now, like I said, I hope y'all didn't hear that. But right now, as like I said, I done been here long enough to where the folks in the front, left, and the right of me, and the folks that was right behind me in the apartment complex that is, all of them done calm down. They I think they completely out. It's just the folks on that back street back there. They got a few more to go. You know, they probably still up partying or whatever. I don't understand it, but yeah, they probably still up partying. They probably gonna pop theirs some more, and yeah, and I'm gonna let them have it. You know, my old aim and goal was to come on here and ask, was it still the 4th of July when I got on? So apparently it's over with. And I'm finna go ahead and get off here because I actually been on here longer than what I wanted to be. And I just wanted to prove a point. Then now I knew they was gonna eventually calm down and they have. Now I'm finna calm down unless they unless unless they bring their ass back up here after I nod out and lay down for the night or whatever. Unless they get back up and wake me up out my sleep popping fireworks. If they long as they'll do that, I won't come back. I promise. But if they do that, I'm gonna be right back and I probably ain't gonna be back, like happy and jibber. I'm gonna be back fussy about their ass doing that dumb shit, wake me up out my sleep with that dumb shit when they should be in the bed to damn self. Now, I ain't saying they got to go to bed right now. I'm just saying if they, if I go to sleep and they wake me up and I'm like, I know you lying. Then I'm gonna come back and I'm like, you ain't gonna believe it, shit. But they ain't doing it now. See, it done. Look, they done ran out. No, they ain't ran out. They tired. They taking a break. They tired. They probably like look, when they light their fireworks, they probably light them just like I used to do. You had an incense, you got you leaning, you ain't even getting close. You in running position trying to run. You damn near running before you can get the damn thing lit. They probably tired from doing that. And then after they light it, they take out running. Yeah, they probably tired them up because I used to do that too. Yeah, that's probably what that is. That's why it done got quiet. They tired. They tired. They are tired. They got to rest. And then they probably been drinking too. That liquor that look, they out there sweating. They tired. They hot. They got to sit down and rest. Yeah. So yeah, I done been on here long enough. Look, y'all, it's been good. I want to say thank you to all my people that actually is reaching out helping me, and you just don't know how much this really gonna help right now. I'm telling you, this is gonna help. I really appreciate that. But I wanted to come on here and just, kind of see if anybody was gonna say, yeah, they still popping fireworks where I'm at too. What they know as an ass. But y'all didn't really say nothing, and that's cool. Yeah. But yeah, I just wanted to get y'all, a little something, something. That we didn't do no celebrating. We couldn't do no celebrating. Like real talk. I mean, we watched other people celebrate. We went to the store. Well, I didn't buy them. My daughter did. And like I said, we got back. And I now on some risk when we got back. Now I know she think I was just standing there because they was shooting or whatever, but no, when we got no, it was they were shooting true enough. But I was looking at the pretty fireworks, the one it'd be like boom, and then it go up there. The ones that do all the little color things. I really was looking at that, but then they was shooting at the same time. So I guess she thought I froze and just was standing there. No, it wasn't that. And that's why I was teasing her. I said, girl, they're shooting at the damn police. And like I said, I was just saying the shit to be saying it. And we walk in here to the damn news saying the same damn thing. Downtown in Orange Mountain. Yep. So you can't say I spoke that into this and that had already happened. I just didn't know it. But yeah, let me get my ass off here. I was joking about it. Can't say I spoke. I did not speak that into existence. I was making a joke. And looked on the news, and that's what they were saying. I was like, wow. But then, like I said, all them notifications I got on my phone about where in the air, my neighborhood that I stay in out here, all them notifications. Some of them, one of them was 300 feet away, and I'm like, nigga, I know what 300 feet is, and then it gave an address. I'm like, oh, I know you fucking lying. These folks are cutting up in the damn apartments. What the hell? Then look, I'm finna go after this. Then look, y'all ain't gonna believe me if I'm telling you, I'm telling you the truth. Do you know somebody over here in these damn apartments called the damn police on these folks popping their damn fireworks on the 4th of July? Come. So did. They ain't even come. I look, my phone went to going off. And I look, I said, Golly, I know you lying. This is right here in the apartments I stay in. And I'm like, somebody called the police on the damn folks popping their damn fireworks for the come on, bro. You got to be kidding me. Let these folks have their little fireworks. I don't call the damn police. They like I said, I ain't even worried about it because they never did even come over here. They never did come. I went and looked. Cause look, the notification told me, it gave me the exact location. Hell, I know exactly what the hell. You can go to the door and look and see what that said. I went and looked. I said, them police ain't coming. I went back and looked again. Them police never did come over here. And thank God they did. They didn't. Don't make no daggone sense. What the hell you gonna call the damn police for? Call damn police on these folks. They out there just popping it. And then look, it ain't like no. Look, and that's another thing. I can actually respect this, and I really got to go on this now. I can actually respect the fact that even though it was like 8, 9, especially 8, 9 o'clock, it wasn't no little kids out there running around. You usually let your kids be out, because it's the holiday and enjoy some. They wasn't out there in the way of the fireworks. Wasn't nobody out there letting their kids play with fireworks. Most of the kids that's of age and can light a firework, most of them wasn't even around. I think their parents had sent them, either over their grandma's house or, sent them over a relative house somewhere, where some other fun was, because it was more adults, out indulging and engaging than it was kids. Now it was some little kids early in the like daylight hours. Now they was out there playing, but they wasn't playing with no fireworks. They were just out there playing with sticks and uh just being little silly little kids and chasing each other and stuff like that. They wasn't hitting each other with the sticks either. They was just, just playing like little kids. And then I think they mom and them uh either told them to come in the house or she probably took them over to some relative's house or whatever because she was finna, have a dog time or whatever. That's probably what that was. Because I know when it got dark, you didn't see none of them. All of them was gone. They were gone somewhere, but they damn sure wasn't outside. Wasn't nobody outside but adults. So whoever they were called the police, they was just that brawl for that. Let them folks have their fun. That what they grown. Let them have their fun. With no kids out there. But y'all, that's my time. Let me get my butt up out here. Thank y'all for those likes. And thank y'all for coming through listening. And if you haven't hit the like button, go ahead and hit it because I'm finna go. And I will see y'all the next go round. I'm pretty sure this phone probably gonna cut off anyway. Y'all been good. Y'all been entertaining and I appreciate y'all for coming back. And I'll see y'all on the next go round. Like I said, if they wake me up, I'll be back again. But other than that, I'm gonna see y'all later. Y'all be good. And eat enough of that barbecue and whatever else you cook for me, because I didn't get the chance to do that. So think about me every time you eat. Just eat a little bit more in my honor. All right, I'm out.